Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel. We're going to jump into a tarot investigation with Taylor Swift, conducted by Shannel. So, you guys, if you haven't heard, she's been trending the news, and I ain't talking about her trending with old Travis, okay? Because I'm sick of that. I'm sick of it. But she's been trending also because of her concert that she had in Brazil, where a fan passed away. It was almost like a little mini Astro World. And I just want to know, are these people out here sacrificing their fans for $1? Because I need to know. Now, we're going to pull from my Oracle deck to find out who is the real Taylor Swift. Then we're going to pull from my tarot deck to find out what occurred at this Brazil concert. And then we're going to pull from my astrology deck to get clarification on what happened at the concert. So let's just jump straight into the reading. Go ahead and cut this deck. Now, when it comes to Taylor Swift, now listen, when I say I like an artist, I mean I like their music because I don't know these folks. So Taylor Swift got a couple of songs that I do like. So I'm not gonna. So in other words, in my mind, I like Taylor Swift because you think she's so innocent, but those be the ones you can't trust. Sometimes. But and plus I can't trust how frizzy her hair is with all the money she got. She cannot get this hair to not frizz, and I'm sick of it. But girl, that's just the hairstylist and me. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull some cards and find out who is the real Taylor Swift. Okay, can we trust this young lady? Because they throwing her all in our face. And granted, she got some good bangers. Okay, I ain't gonna even hold you. I like how she can take a breakup and turn it into $1. Okay, and a great song. I mean, I love that. Um, but girl, it's like, what is really going on? Okay, so who is the real Taylor Swift? Let's get into it. We'll take 3 cards, 1 to 3, whatever want to come out. Who is the real Taylor Swift? Who do we need to know? What do we need to know about Miss Taylor Swift? Give me one more. I'm gonna stop all this shuffling because it's making my hands look stressed out, and I don't like that for me, especially on this camera, girl. Shoot. You catch next time you catch me, I have a whole BBL on my hand, baby, and I done went too far. You hear me? So, girl, let's focus. Okay, so the first card that came out, she's a healer. Okay, not bad. Okay, because I like to consider myself a healer. I definitely can heal with these hands, baby. These hands are magical. But it says the light attribute speaks about passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. And she definitely do that with her song, does she not? You know, because instead of her crying over heartbreak, she'll put it on the album, baby, and make millions. So I like that, for her to be able to do that. The shadow attributes, though, is which she don't show us. It says taking advantage of those who need help and failing to care for herself, oneself. Okay, and that's sometimes women do that. Okay, because like I said, she won't deep condition this hair to save her life, and it's like, girl, what's so hard about it? Deep conditioners are your friend, and stop using a razor on your bane. I'm sick of it. Okay. She's showing up as a warrior as well. The light attribute speaks about she has strength, skills, discipline, and toughness of will. Okay, so she's not this mild, meek little girl that you see. She is a warrior. So she's stronger than what you think. It also speaks about she's heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrificing and conquering the ego. Okay, so not so bad, but like I said, she may self-sacrifice herself, but the fact that self-sacrificing coming up when we're talking about a sacrifice. Now let's see about the shadow attributes. What she don't show: she traded her ethical principles for victory at any cost. Okay, could it be a ticket cost, a ticket price? Indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Miss Taylor, Miss Taylor, okay, are you being a warrior at your concert and not caring? Girl, but it speaks about a child orphan, which means she's probably being guided by somebody. Okay, I don't think she's an orphan in real life, or is she? Because I don't know about her home life. It speaks about the light attributes. It speaks about independence based on learning to go at it alone, conquering fears of surviving. Conquering fears of surviving. Okay, that's deep. The shadow attribute speaks about feelings of abandonment that stifle maturity, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. So it seems like it's not all about her doing these sacrificing. I feel like she has somebody that's over her. There's an authority over Taylor that maybe Taylor don't have no control over. Okay, at this point, it's Taylor clone. So she's showing up as a healer, a warrior, and a child orphan or orphans. So orphans just happy to have family, even though sometimes the family that adopts them, sometimes, especially foster families, are very toxic. Okay, I don't know nobody who's in foster care that has not gone to a family where they abuse them. I'm just gonna be honest. So that just lets me know there's a system set up that's against the kids. There's a system set up that with a lot of shadow going on in this world. Okay, we may have to break down the foster care system as well. But let's go ahead and break down what happened at this concert, because a fan did pass away. They said because of heat exhaustion or something like that. But don't try to make it cute, because y'all sure didn't try to make it cute when it came to Travis Scott. So we're going to keep that same energy for Miss Taylor Swift, because my thing is there should be some type of guidelines that should be set on how many people can come into a venue. Number one, she should definitely have the air on. Okay, and that should come into calculation on how many people can come in, because if more than 500 people come in and we can't breathe, baby, why is 600, 700, 1,000 people, over 10,000 people here? Baby, it's that a system, baby. Okay, so we want to know, give me more details of what we need to know about her Brazil concert where a fan passed away. What do we need to know that occurred around this event? Okay, now I was looking for 3 cards before they pop out. We're going to go ahead and take them. First thing, we got the Fool, which giving me that Taylor may have been a little naive about what's going on here. It says good friends, happiness, needing to take a leap of faith forward. That also give me like the 0 card. Like she maybe didn't even put any plan in. Like, when it comes to her concert, she probably just preparing the music, and then she letting somebody else prepare the situations or the venue. So she may or may not have anything to do with it. But this card is saying that she started off being naive. Okay, but the fact that she's taking a leap of faith forward. Okay, let's pay attention to that. Let's keep that, in our back of our minds, because she's showing up as a healer. So she's very conscious on what's going on. A healer can't heal if you're not conscious of self. So for the fact that she's showing up as naive, it's like, girl, we're going to keep an eye on that. But then we got the 4 of Cups here. And it seems like there was something that was happening at that concert that she did not approve of and that she did not want. Okay. And she probably was a little hesitant about it. Okay. So that's telling me that it was not her like planning it out. It's not her that put it forward. Okay. So she may have been naive about it, and she went ahead with it because there's people, like, again, there's a foster family that's over her. And like I said, what I mean by this foster family management, some type of authority over her. It speaks about being offered something that you may not want when it comes to the cups. And it seemed like she tried to stand her ground, but then I don't think she was strong enough. So it does give me there was some hesitation on her part. But then next we got the Page of Swords energy, which speaks of a young woman to 25 years old, spying of deception, reflecting back over your shoulders. Which gives me that, it's either do it or else. And I don't know if the person was a young person under the age of 25 that passed away. I know it was a female. But it was almost like this giving me deception, that you can't trust people that's around you. And you don't quite know who are those people. You kind of got your sword and you're ready to swing. But I don't think you know who these people are. Therefore, you may not be swinging at the right people. Okay? And when I say know who they are, which means, look, this tower moment, a catastrophe, an accident, things happening very quickly at lightning pace. Okay, a fire, heat, hot, exhaustion. So it's giving me that things happen very fast. Taylor may have been a little naive about, what was going on. Maybe not. She may not have been included in the planning, okay, of this venue. And I can just imagine her doing. But Beyonce, she'd be very much hands-on. So if an Astro World was to happen at Beyonce concert, I would have to say if she had anything to do with it, she would have something to do with it. But Beyonce just put y'all through a virtual vagina. And y'all was happy to go through it. So y'all was okay with going through that portal. So that was cool, I guess, for y'all. But when it comes to Taylor, I see her as being a natural healer. I don't see her, even though she tried to stand up for what she believes and what she needs, but she got a team around her that's kind of in full control. And even though it seemed like there was some hesitation here on her part and a lot of deception that caused this issue. Now I want to know, did this deception, did they intentionally set Taylor up? Because I'm showing that Taylor was a little naive. So right now, Taylor don't need to put her hands behind her back right now, okay? But her team may need to. So let's go ahead and pull. Let's get some clarification on this fool card. Let's make sure. Give me more about this fool card for when it comes to Taylor Swift and this Brazil accident. Okay, we got the Jupiter here, expansion. Again, probably a bigger venue. She probably, bigger. And she probably happy about the venue. But they was rolling the dice, which means it was a gamble. It's like they took they took a chance on this situation. It said they're very enthusiastic, optimistic, generosity, benevolence. Okay, and I found out benevolence, even though it sounds evil, but it's kindness. Okay, it also speaks about belief, luck. Okay, so it's almost like we know that we shouldn't have more than 10,000 people here, but what's 10,500? Because that would be an extra few dollars in our pocket. It also speaks about seeking, travel. Okay, she traveled to Brazil about it. She probably didn't understand the rules and regulations or the building that was in Brazil. It speaks about positivity. Okay, so she is showing up like a healer, naive, and very positive. Okay, they may have took her on a ride here. She probably was on a high here. Foreign cultures. Okay, foreign cultures. So she was very naive about, what's going on in Brazil. Okay, I don't know what that had to do with anything, but maybe the heat in Brazil. Maybe she was unaware of that. But it speaks about teaching, which means she's probably willing to learn. Pilgrimage, chance, expansion, leaping. Again, taking that leap of faith forward. Okay, believing in her team. I'm seeing that she believing in her team. Exploration and potential. Okay. So somebody rolled the dice here and maybe even took advantage of the naiveness of, of the culture in Brazil, the heat, the humidity. And they rolled the dice and, lost. Okay, lost someone. Next, we got the Four of Cups issue here. Why is this Four of Cups here for Taylor and this Brazil concert? Okay, we got Quincenix. That's complexity. If you don't know what that means, girl, because I sure didn't. But girl, let's talk about irritates. So it seemed like something, because remember, she tried to stand up for herself, and it was something that was told to her or was given to her that she was not down for. And it seemed like she was very irritated about it, okay, and puzzled, okay. Maybe not even understood it completely when it comes to mystifies. It complicates. Contradictions. It was some contradictions that was here. Clashes, which means she probably went back and forth with her team and tried to stand her ground. And then they came and tried to make the offer better by offering this extra cup, even though she didn't want it. But they kind of made it okay in her mind. She requires translation. Again, it's probably speaking two different type of languages. It could be Brazil language, and maybe because since it was in Brazil, you have to communicate with people in Brazil, and maybe there was something that was lost in translation here. Okay, and they probably yes, and it's like, okay, you yes, and did you even understand the question I asked? Okay, adjusting. Makes curious, educate, and transform. Yeah, I feel like she was very much unaware of something, even though she tried to stand her ground and tried to say, I don't think he understands. I don't think, that it's being translated well. But they're like, no, Taylor, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine, okay? But next we got this Page of Swords energy here. It's a lot of complexities that went on behind the scenes. But Taylor, when it came to her and was brought to her, she was kind of against it. It seems like, okay? Now we got the Page of Swords energy here. Come on, Taylor. Stand up for yourself in this reading, girl. Stand up for yourself. Okay? Okay, now when it comes to this Page of Swords energy, we got a square, a challenge. Okay? Again, somebody was spying, deception, reflecting back over her shoulders. She still wasn't quite trusting, but she went ahead and went on with it. It speaks about creates tension. I see some tension being built up here. Maybe even tension in the arena. It speaks about stalls. Sounds the alarm. Okay, at this point, I'm seeing that things are going haywire. there was a loss in translation here. I don't know, because it was a language barrier or because somebody just tried to get the money, that Taylor Swift money, and did not understand the regulations. Maybe Brazil don't have the same regulations that United States have. But it speaks about pressure. Okay, I feel pressure being in the room, in the arena, that caused this young lady to faint and pass out. Demands. Okay, I see somebody demanding something. Struggle. I'm seeing struggling to breathe. Okay, it says reoriented, trying to revise. Somebody got hurt for sure. Work out and reconcile. Okay, I see a lot of blocks here. I see swords here. I see that glitter and gold. Like somebody was trying to get, like I say, I see somebody trying to get that Taylor Swift money, and they was naive to the dangers that will happen to this young lady, or anybody that was put into a situation like this. I feel like the situation, either there was too many people there, not, the heat, take into factors of the heat. Okay, and you were too busy trying to get gold, aka monetary values or assets, that you ignored the other blocks that was standing in the way, which caused this tower moment. Okay, and I feel like when it comes to this tower moment, at this point, this falls directly on the people that was putting this vineyard together. Okay, the foster parents, if you will. So let's find out more about this tower moment that caused this accident and catastrophe at this Brazil concert. All right, thank you, Taylor. We got Uranus, honey. Evolution. We got flies, baby. We got flies. It was a shit storm. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Flies, revolution. There's a breakthrough, brainstorming. Okay. Originality, insight. Insight's 2020. Hindsight 2020. After it has happened, because it's kind of like we tried to prevent this. We wanted to prevent this. Okay. I never wanted this to happen. Okay. It speaks about awakening, technology. Okay, some type of technology probably failed, aka the AC went out. Innovation, humanitarianism. Okay, didn't even account for the humans that was there. Okay, the humans at this point, it was not a humane place to even have people to in that building the way they had it. It speaks about reform, surprise. Okay, this happened very fast. Okay, they were surprised by it. Speaks about freedom. Okay, may not even have the freedom to move properly. Experimentation, which means they knew they was pushing the limits. Okay, the unexpected happened. You see this fly right here getting like hit by lightning, and then we got one that's already not been hit, baby. He down for the count. The unexpected happened. A rapture. Okay, which means ain't that the Lord coming back to take someone to heaven? The Lord coming back to save you. Diversity, living on the edge, and lightning. Okay. Lightning happened. Something happened very fast. This tower moment. Things happening very fast at lightning pace right here. Like it happened so fast. Next thing you know, that was the result of what happened in Brazil. So again, take from it what as you will. What do you think about this reading? What do you think about what happened there? Drop down in the comments. Let me know. But that's the reading for Taylor. Thank you so much for tuning in. Catch me on the next one. Talk to you later, girl. Bye.